I'm going to ask you a lot of questions today.
That we'll get to see.
Let's get into it.
In this episode itself.
So let's get into it then.
Yeah.
And this might not make sense. I don't know how this is going to sound, but I've never seen a visual merchandising guy in a retail store. Like the window is done, everything is set. Where is the guy the entire day? What is he doing?
You have not met a visual merchandiser.
Exactly. I've never met one. I've never seen one working on a window. Whenever I visit a store, the window is already done. So what is the guy doing the entire day?
I think this is a very nice question. Nice question? I doubt this is a nice question.
A lot of VM guys might be pissed after this question that we are working, but I don't know. I've never seen one.
The reason you don't find visual merchandisers on the shop floor is because they are not supposed to disturb the customer flow of the store. So now, if I want to get something installed in the retail store, I want to do the changeover of the window maybe, or I want to put a new collection in place and remove all the collections, right? I will be doing that post the store working hours. So after the closing, maybe I'll go to the store as a VM, and then I'll do the changes. I'll ask the team members to make the changes, or I'll come early to make the changes
before the store's open.
So you might have seen in retail store there's some campaign going on, some brand imagery is there, some collection is there, and you go the another day you will find that that window is gone. There's a new window there, and the
it changes overnight completely.
Yeah, it actually changes overnight. So once the store is closed, the visual merchandising team will go there, and the vendors who does all the printing and the pasting and all of that, then they go inside the store, then they change everything, and then you will find a brand new retail store window in place.
Amazing. It's like nothing is visible, but everything is visual.
So it's happening but you cannot actually, because what is the primary activity of a retail store?
It's basically sales. The primary.
And we don't want to, do anything
to hamper
which can hamper the sale. Because if you go to a retail store and if you find a guy hanging from the ceiling, changing something inside,
kind of ruins the mood as well.
It will ruin your mood.
Have you, in recent times, have you seen any faults or anything going wrong about any VM? Like what probable mistakes can a visual merchandiser make?
So I would not call it a mistake. I think sometimes when you overdo something,
something which is going offbeat, kind of offbeat.
I would talk about maybe something which does not work in visual merchandising, and it is not specific to a brand. Well, a lot of brand, maybe there are some flaws in the strategy, maybe, or maybe there's some structural constraints, maybe a pillar or something, and then they formulate something which does not work. See, visual merchandising is something which is I feel that it has more to do with the common sense. Now, if there is a practice, if there is a guideline that you have to hang the shirt only, right? That is the brand guideline.
Yeah.
But there is not much space, and if you are seeing that if I put it on the table and fold it nicely, that it will work. So you should have that liberty to do that. But sometimes overdoing something, that maybe there are certain windows which are overwhelming. If I give you a red background and something black in front of that, and it's a loud background, my merchandise is black or is orange. So what will happen? The background will eat up everything which I'm displaying in the front, right? And sometimes what happens, I am not putting all the color. So there are different color which goes with different kind of colors. So there are warm tones, cool tones, and there are colors which does not go well together. If I keeping those I have different color of t-shirts and I'm keeping that together, I'm unable to just color coordinate them nicely. Again, it's kind of flaw which will not look nice. So for VM, whatever is not looking nice to customer, right, is a very nice thing which you have asked, is a flaw. Maybe it is right from the brand perspective, but if it is not working from the customer perspective, that is the flaw.
If you're not able to satisfy the ultimate consumer,
if you are unable to engage it, no matter how good your display is, the VM strategy is not working.
It's a flaw. Great point, sir, actually.
That's how it goes.
But it might work for the brand, but might not work for the consumer.
Yes, and that's why you will find that there are very good collection, but people are unable to, follow that, or it's not selling well. Maybe from that style point of view it's very good, but maybe you are unable to present that merchandise to the customer, and that's where it lagged. So it also happens.
Now that we have talked about the flaws, do you remember any amazing window that you have seen in recent times? A window that like kind of blew your mind?
I like Tommy.
Tommy.
Nice window they do. I also like Zara because
They are
Zara
very
windows
subtle and
very
very
subtle,
minimalistic. And
very
very
minimalistic.
often the backgrounds are really white and beige.
And they're not changing it over
Yeah.
and over again. The Shoppers Stop, they do a lot of innovation in the windows. You see
Yeah.
different kind of window every time.
And
Because the props and the kind of treatment they do on the windows, they keep on changing it very frequently. So if you have to make a research kind of thing, in terms of windows, I think Shoppers Stop is one brand which will give you a lot of variation in terms of the retail store windows.
And since you were talking about innovations, I just recalled that I once visited a store called Muji.
Muji.
And me and a friend of mine, we both went together, and we just saw that the entire ceiling, there's nothing over there. It's just diaries hanging from the roof, and the entire thing was looking so pretty. So it also kind of attracts you when you're walking by and you're seeing diaries hanging from the roof.
Something which is out of the box, something which is invoking a different kind of feeling in you, and that's what I think it's happening everywhere, not only in retail.
True.
Is to get yourself noticed while you're making a reel or something, right? What do you need to do? You need to do something which crowd is not doing. Same goes for retail. They need to do something which the competitors are not doing, and that's how this whole thing goes on.
So basically, to grab the attention, you just need to think out of the box and basically stand out.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that is important. That is important for getting grades as well. Think out of the box. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't work.
So now that I've learned a lot about VM from you, there's one little thing that I would like to understand. What does it take for a student to become a visual merchandiser?
So one thing is creative flair, second is eye for detail, third is you have to be very hardworking. In any field, you have to get the hardworking part comes, and you have to be a team player, because visual merchandisers need to talk to a lot of people, not only from the store team but also other stakeholders such as the sales people, right? And the people who are responsible for opening up new stores, right? Responsible for business development. So you have to be very good in terms of communication so that you can convey whatever design element that you have. So blend of everything, I would say.
I think it was a great session with you. And I personally feel like I've learned a lot out of this session. I'm going to go home and write. I think I'm going to write a lot of things in my diary today.
Okay.
I'll be making notes out of it. And I'm very sure that I'm going to overpower the other students in your upcoming classes with us.
Yep.
So thank you so much, sir, for this.
Thank you so much. I'll rush for the class.
I think I will too. I need to join you.